Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing fantastic. I hope you're doing much better than me. I've had the worst day in a long time. I went to school today and I just couldn't stop crying and it was really bad and bleh. So I just told my teacher that I'm gonna go home and he was like, that's fine, take care of yourself, and I'm not the type of person that skips lightly, so it's been tough, but you know, I showered, I've done my makeup, I have listened to the Never Ending Story on Spotify, so now I feel better. Let me tell you, coffee really helps. It's a natural cure for depressive feelings. Alright, so today is gonna be my October TBR, so as many of you know, most of you, it's Halloween month, and like most people, I really enjoy Halloween for the sheer purpose that it's normal for most everyone to dress up and it's accepted, like not all of the months in the year are, so I am taking this opportunity to read all my thriller, horror books, and I don't have that many and it's not really my genre, but if I don't read them this month, they're gonna still be here in a year, so that's why we're doing this. And I think I can read more books than this, but I just wanted to keep it on a reasonable amount, you know? The first one is Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. I have read Carrie and The Shining by him, and I both like them, but he's not really my favorite author as I'm not reading that much more. But I heard that this is gonna be a movie, and I really just wanted to read the book before I saw the movie, and also I'm feeling my Shining moment right now. I really like the movie. I think it's amazing and a great adaptation, so I want to read this before the movie comes out. I don't think it has come out yet, but I know it's coming out, and so that's why I want to read this, and yeah, I just hope it's not going to put me in a reading slump. Then I'm gonna hopefully continue with the Death Note mangas. This is the 8th one. I've kind of started already. I'm kind of losing touch with the story. I'm not liking where it's going and stuff, so I don't really feel motivated to continue right now, but I'm at least going to read the 8th volume this month, and it has demons in it, so Halloween. Then we have the classic horror story Frankenstein, and I saw this in the store and I was like, take it. You know, Frankenstein is my favorite, one of my favorite books out there. Mary Shelley is such a role model, and I even have my Frankenstein shelf now, and so when I saw this, it's actually a manga, and I don't know if it's the whole story exactly, kind of it's really inspired or it's just a retelling kind of thing, but I'm just really excited to read this, and it's the perfect time to actually do it. I've only read Frankenstein once, so I'm really excited to revisit the story again. Then we have another book that I don't know why I bought it. This is The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab. So I actually don't really like Victoria Schwab's writing. I loved her Darker Shades of Magic trilogy when I read it, which is basically just high fantasy, and yeah, I loved it, and so every time I read her other works I am very disappointed because it's not the same and it's not fantasy, and I'm just in denial that I don't like her writing, which is so upsetting. But I bought this one and the Dark Vault duology, so I guess I'm reading it. I'm trying to read it this month. If I don't read it this month, I'm gonna DNF this and throw it out. Not actually, but I'm gonna give it a shot at least. And it's a witch in it, so Halloween. Then I'm also taking the chance to get rid of some old books. I've had this on my TBR since before BookTube, you guys. This is Accidentally Demonic by Dakota Cassidy. I think it's called the Accidental series. This is bad literature, if there's any such thing. So this basically follows one person each book that gets accidentally turned into something supernatural. I think the first one is the Accidental Werewolf, the Accidental Vampire, and the Accidental Human. This one is Accidentally Demonic, and it's kind of a lot of hilarious sex. I cannot take this book seriously. When I'm reading the sex scenes in this, it's just I'm actually laughing. It's just I don't know. I've given the other books 3 stars and I have like enjoyed the series, but I have had this on my TBR for such a long time, and if I gave this one 3 stars, I'll not continue with the series, but I still want to read this one. Then we have a newer release that was recommended to me. This is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I don't really know much about this. Someone told me it's about necromancers and they're lesbian and it's something like space or fantasy, and I was like, you got me. So I'm really excited to like read this, but and then my last video, my vlog, someone commented that I'm not gonna like this, so I spent like $30 on this shit, so it better be good. Yeah, I'm just really excited to try it out. I hope it's not too YA because that's gonna really throw me off this time. Then I have another book. This is gonna be like my classic of the month, which I'm totally bringing back. I've been waiting to read this for Halloween, like ever since I got recommended it to me. This is Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. I have read Fahrenheit 451. I don't actually have the book, but I have read it for school and I liked it quite a bit actually. It's one of the better dystopians or dystopian classics in my opinion. I got this recommended to me by a booktuber I used to watch a lot when I started like looking at booktube, but I don't remember her name. This actually takes place the week before Halloween, so this is actually quite interesting. I didn't know this about the books. It says, as 2 boys trembling on the brink of manhood set out to explore the mysteries of the dark carnival, smoke, mazes, and mirrors. I think that sounds really good. I'm really excited to read this because I've been waiting forever to read it, and I actually have been trying to get this cover for a really long time. I mean, the spine on the back isn't that interesting, but I really like this cover. And then I only have one more thing that I'm gonna read this month. This is The Monstrous. I know this comic has gotten so much hype, but it's a horror kind of comic. Neil Gaiman has blurbed it. Set in an alternate world of Art Deco beauty and steampunk horror. If that isn't for me, I don't know what is. So I'm really excited to get to this. It's quite like a thick comic and almost all like the scenes are very dark art. Like you see it's like very black. Oh fuck! Books are dangerous, guys. So those are all the books that I'm gonna read this month. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video despite my pissed offedness, standoffishness. As we all know, or as I know, I'm trying to come to terms with, I am not such a good TBR reader. Like, I like to mood read, but I'm hoping to at least get 50% of these read, and then maybe I'll just read whatever I like. I'm also going to London during the fall break, so you know, Waterstone, Oxfam's got me like broke, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't buy too much, but that's the end of this video. Tell me down below what books you're planning to read this month. I would love to know, and if you read any of these, give me non-spoiler thoughts. I hope you guys have a brilliant magical day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.